Cancer, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. This reading is not a continuation from previous readings, so just keep that in mind. I'll be tapping into Twin Flame Collective and looking at your Divine Masculine energies first, then your energies towards them, and the connecting energy for you both. Also, I'll pull some oracle cards and messages from your Divine Masculine. However, it is a general reading, so take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Keep in mind that energies are not gender specific, so assign the rules for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, sharing, and leaving comments. Thank you for being here and providing your support and feedback. Okay, guys, now let's get into your reading. My spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So just think about your Divine Masculine, and first I'm going to pull 3 cards from my Twin Flame Journey deck to see what energies are surrounded your Divine Masculine right now, and then we'll get into tarot and see what's going on in their mental and heart space as of now. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your Divine Masculine. What do we need to know? Where they're currently at. Okay, we do have higher dimensions. Okay, that's one of the cards. What else? We have wisdom coming through, and let's get one more. And we have divine protection. Okay, interesting. So with these cards here, it's telling me that you guys are having a very strong connection in higher realms. Okay, you might be connecting to one another in your dreams. Also, this Divine Masculine might be receiving a lot of signs or synchronicities at this time in regards to this connection. I feel like also with this wisdom card, this Divine Masculine is trying to tap into this inner wisdom about this connection with you, Divine Feminine, and they also might be receiving messages by doing so. So they might be meditating, they might be, trying to spend some time alone in order to really hear these messages. Okay, now we also have divine protection. So for now, maybe spirit is protecting you, Divine, from this Divine Masculine, because they might not be quite ready to come into this union. However, we're going to look at tarot cards and see where they're at, okay, mentally and in terms of their feelings towards you, and see what is actually going on. Okay, so let's get some tarot and see what is happening with your Divine Masculine. So first, let's take a look at their mental space towards you and in regards to this connection, what they might be thinking about it. Okay. We have 7 of Pentacles coming through. We have 9 of Pentacles. And we have the Star, Major Arcana. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. So with the 7 of Pentacles, definitely this Divine Masculine is taking, their time in order to evaluate and really see where this connection is heading, what this connection is representing in their life. And I feel like that's why we do have this wisdom card, because they're doing some contemplation on the situation and really assessing the situation in their mind. Okay, they're also looking at how much effort or energy they've put into this connection, and perhaps if you were the one, divine feminine, putting a lot of effort into the situation and your energy, they're really just seeing that perhaps they were actually putting not enough time and effort, and they're now really starting to realize that maybe I should be putting more into the situation. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this divine masculine might be seeing you as someone who's very independent in their life, very self-sufficient, someone who's pretty much very stable within their own life, has everything put together. And I feel like there's a bit of admiration towards you, because we also have the Star card. So you are like this shining star to this divine masculine, very inspiring, very bright, with your light. Okay, but at the same time, the Star card might indicate it seems like you're so far away from them, and it might be something that they cannot reach that easily. So I feel they're realizing how much you mean to them, and you're just very special in this connection to them as this beautiful star here. So also with the Star card, if there was a lack of balance, I feel like this divine masculine really wants to bring some balance and healing to the situation, and they're hoping for you to be receptive perhaps. Okay, but overall I do see just very positive energies coming from this divine masculine towards you, divine feminine. But currently they're just contemplating as to perhaps what is next, what step they need to take next in order to come closer to you, into this union with you. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's happening in their heart space. So what's their feelings towards you right now? What are they currently feeling in terms of their emotions? We do have the Hanged Man, Major Arcana. We also have Six of Cups. And we have the Magician, okay, another Major Arcana. Let's see here. So definitely what I'm getting with the Six of Cups, there is this recognition here that you share this very special bond together, this spiritual connection between you two, whether or not they're actually aware of this twin flame journey or not. But on a soul level, this person, this divine masculine, does recognize you as someone they perhaps knew for many lifetimes. Okay, and they're just knowing that you guys belong to one another. Now with the Hanged Man, there might have been a pause to your connection between you guys, okay, and it created a little bit of a distance between you two. However, this divine masculine, I feel, maybe purposefully hanging themselves upside down as this Hanged Man in order to see a different perspective. Maybe before, this divine masculine could not recognize this connection, you divine feminine, but by taking some sort of a break, or perhaps contemplating and getting this wisdom, and getting in touch, with you on a higher dimension. Now this, divine masculine is actually recognizing they're becoming more enlightened as to what this connection is. Okay, so that's a very good sign. Now we do have the Magician card here, so I feel like this divine masculine is really trying to manifest this connection into their life. A magician does represent that they have the ability to do so, because a magician is someone who's very powerful. They have all the tools in order to create anything that they would pretty much want into their reality. So I feel like this divine masculine is really working on perhaps manifesting this connection, this union between you two. So overall, so far, I cannot say that this divine masculine in some sort of disbalanced or unbalanced energy. So whether it is mentally or emotionally, I feel like they've established some sort of stability, and perhaps they've grounded themselves and worked on themselves, where now they're just waiting, actually, maybe for you, divine feminine, to be ready for this connection. Because I feel like this divine masculine is pretty much worked on themselves, or currently is working on themselves in order to get ready for this union. Okay, so let's actually see what energies will be coming in for this divine masculine in the near future. So what might be shifting and changing for them? Let's see here. We have Three of Cups coming in. We have Ace of Wands. And let's grab one more. And we have Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so two aces coming through. So I feel like this divine masculine might be actually, making some sort of a move towards you, divine feminine, in order to offer you Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands here. Okay, so there is this hope for a passionate brand new beginning, but at the same time, since we have Ace of Pentacles, it's something solid, it's something grounded, something that you could grow into the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like Three of Cups does indicate that there's going to be some sort of celebration, reconciliation happening. So very positive energies. I feel there might be a union for you on the horizon. So maybe this divine masculine is just waiting for the right time to approach you, or perhaps offer you these two aces. Okay, but overall, I see that they're pretty much just very optimistic, and they're just trusting that inner wisdom that they might be receiving in regards to this connection, and they're going to be acting later on with some sort of offering for you. Okay, so that's actually really good energies I'm getting. Now let's see for you, divine feminine, what is going on for you currently in your life in regards to this divine masculine. And let's see at your let's take a look at your energies. So in terms of your mental space, where are you currently at? Let's take a look. We have the Moon, Major Arcana. We have, this is number 11, I believe. That's not the Chariot. Let me see. Oh, this is the Strength card. Yes, Strength card. Yeah, this deck is a little bit sometimes difficult to read because there's no actual name for the major arcanas, but number 11, that's the Strength card. And we have Page of Swords. Okay, so two major arcanas, Moon and Strength card. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. So in terms of your mental space, I feel you do have, whether it's conscious or subconscious, but you do carry some sort of fear around this connection, okay, in regards to your divine masculine. Maybe before you guys could not, figure out how to, overcome the challenges that you've experienced with this divine masculine, and now you're kind of afraid that you guys won't be able to resolve these issues. However, with the Strength card, I feel you're trying to find this inner strength within you in order to, if you look at this card, in order to overcome this, the fears that you might be having. Okay, so this little dragon does represent some sort of like an obstacle or something that this girl is pretty much fighting with. So I do feel like you're doing your best, divine feminine, in order not to fall into these fears that you might be having in regards to your divine masculine and this union. So there's a bit of worry perhaps, or anxiety when you're thinking about how the situation might be unfolding for you. However, you are trying to stay strong and not to fall for these, negative emotions that you might be carrying in your mind, okay, or creating some sort of stories in your head where you might be thinking that, this union is not possible. So if you have been doing this, in your mind, overthinking perhaps, or creating these fears, then there's a strong suggestion for you to stop doing that and focus on something more positive, because I feel like your divine masculine is pretty much in harmony within themselves, and now they're just waiting on the right time to perhaps approach you, okay, and offer you something solid and tangible. Now with the Page of Swords, you might be thinking about previous conversations with this divine masculine, and there might be something upsetting where perhaps you had some sort of misunderstanding with them, and by playing these conversations in your head over and over again, I feel like this creates this fear in regards to this union. So again, you really need to stay strong and not allow negative thoughts or emotions take over you. Okay, so try to really balance yourself in this way. Okay, so let's see your emotions towards your divine masculine at this time. So let's take a look. Okay, we have Three of Wands coming through. We have Page of Pentacles. And let's get one more, and we have Two of Wands. Okay, so in terms of your feelings towards your divine masculine. With the Three of Wands, I feel like you are hoping for some sort of expansion in this connection, so you might be even, having some expectations or plans in regards to how things might be unfolding for you. However, with the Two of Wands here, it also an indication to me that you're still at some sort of a crossroad where you're not quite sure whether or not you really want to continue investing your feelings into the situation, because perhaps you've been dealing with this divine masculine for so long. You're just maybe too tired, or perhaps there's some things that were really triggering you on this journey, and now you're quite not sure whether or not you should still keep investing your feelings and emotions into the situation. With the Page of Pentacles, it tells me you are learning a lot of things about yourself and also about your divine masculine, and there's also again a sense of perhaps an expectation from this divine masculine to come forward with some sort of an offering for you, where you might be really starting all over and getting into this union together. So just really be aware that you shouldn't be having any expectations on this journey, because by attaching yourself to some sort of an outcome or expectation, you're creating this energy where you're being attached to a certain outcome, and that's not something you should be wanting to do, because everybody has a free will. Even though this divine masculine, it seems like they're ready, but whether or not they're actually going to come forward and offer you something, that's going to be up to them. And of course it's going to be up to you whether or not you're going to accept them back into your life. So try not to have any expectation in regards to how things are going to happen, when, or what this divine masculine is actually going to offer you. Okay, so I feel in terms of your feelings and thoughts, there's a little bit of work needs to do for you, divine feminine, okay, to really balance yourself out, your own divine masculine, divine feminine energies, and really come into harmony, okay, and perhaps release any attachment to the idea or even to this divine masculine, because it only creates more challenges and challenges and obstacles in this connection. Okay, so let's take a look and see what actually might be shifting for you in the near future in regards to this connection. So let's see what energies wants to come through. Okay, so this is the Justice card. Okay, Libra energy. So what else? We have Six of Pentacles, and we have Five of Pentacles. Okay, so with this Justice being here, I feel like in the near future, divine feminine, you are actually going to be finding this balance within your mind, within your feelings towards this divine masculine, and you're going to be able to achieve to create this peace and harmony in your life. Also, I feel like if there was some kind of injustice in regards to this divine masculine, definitely there's going to be, this karma resolved between you two, and there's going to be, things are going to be fair. And especially with the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like there's going to be equal give and take into the situation. situation. So if this divine masculine was not giving before, I feel like once they're ready to offer you these aces, they're going to come in and really balance the situation, and you're going to step away from these Five of Pentacles, where before you might have felt like this person has really, abandoned you or left you out in the cold. So you are moving away from this energy and stepping more into this balanced place. So pretty much Six of Pentacles, and the Justice card does talk about balancing. So there is going to be harmony, there's going to be balance, and I just feel like things are finally shifting into a positive place for you. You are going to be releasing any, abandonment issues, if you had any, with this Five of Pentacles, and really stepping into a much harmonious place for yourself. And I feel like also with your divine masculine, you'll be achieving some sort of harmony in this connection. Okay, so let's now move on to the connecting energy for you both. So let's see here, what's the connecting energy as of now between you two? Oh, these two came out. Okay, we have Two of Cups, beautiful. We have the World, and we have the Chariot card. Okay, so two major arcanas here. And again, a lot of, cards, these cards are indicating that there's mutual, feelings. With the Two of Cups, you really both see one another as, your divine, counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever you want to call them. So there's definitely this understanding from both sides that you guys kind of belong together. Okay, you guys like a true match together, and I feel like you both understand that you could create this, beautiful union. With the World card, I feel you might be, for some, at a distance from one another, but also the World card is representing closing out some sort of an old, cycle. So I feel like you both are hoping to, release any old cycles and start brand new chapter in this connection. And you both are determined to be successful, Also with the Chariot card, I feel like, again, there's a feeling from you both that you want to move this connection, expand this connection, perhaps come and see one another with this Chariot card. So definitely a lot of positive energies and a lot of mutual love between you two. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with tarot cards. Now I want to move into oracle cards and see what else we need to know for you and this divine masculine. So I want to grab this life path oracle, I believe it's called, to see currently what lessons are you working on. So I'm going to pull one card for your divine masculine and then one card for you. Okay, so let's see for your divine masculine, what life lesson are they currently working on? We have trust. It says, I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Interesting. And it's pretty much, another indication that this divine masculine is currently trying to tap into their inner wisdom and trust this guidance that they might be receiving, because it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So this divine masculine is really trying to listen to their intuition, to their inner voice, this wisdom that might be, you know, helping them to really move towards you, divine feminine, and this divine union. Okay, so that's beautiful. Now let's take a look for you. What lesson are you currently working on right now? Okay, we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Beautiful. So you're currently being called perhaps to step into your creativity, imagination, and really expand in this aspect. Perhaps you're working on some type of a project, or your work also might be, you know, related to creativity and imagination. So that's what I'm getting with this card. Now for you, divine feminine, I just want to grab a few oracle cards in order to see an advice, and then we'll get into your divine masculine messages. So this is the animal spirit deck. Let's see what animal spirit will come through for you and what's their message. Okay, that's such a beautiful deck with beautiful images on it. So we have, look at this, butterfly, transformation is beautiful, butterfly spirit. Okay, so I feel like with this butterfly being here, you are currently transforming and going through transformation, and it is number 11. Okay, so just embrace this transformation and allow for things to, you know, take place. So that's beautiful advice for you. Also, I want to grab one card from Work Your Light Oracle and see what else Spirit wants you to know on this journey right now. So let's grab one card for you, divine feminine. We have leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Okay, so beautiful. And that's talk about taking some sort of leap of faith. So perhaps that's an indication for you to perhaps take this opportunity when this divine masculine will come into your life in order to offer you this brand new beginning. Spirit is really wanting you to take this leap of faith and not be afraid of perhaps trusting them or, you know, expanding this connection, because as I said, you are having some sort of fears in regards to this connection and this divine masculine, because there was probably a lot of triggers in this connection, and maybe they even hurt you before, but you know, they also went through a major transformation. They are becoming more enlightened in regards to you and in regards to this union. So Spirit is, you know, pretty much wanting you to take this opportunity, okay, when it will show up in your life. So that is beautiful. Now let's move on to their messages for you. So let's see, what would this divine masculine actually say to you if they could. So let's see. We have, I'm suffering from a heartbreak. So perhaps this divine masculine is still in some sort of pain from a heartbreak, whether it is because of this separation with you, or there might have been, you know, other circumstances in their lives. So there might be, you know, some delays in actually, you know, healing that heartbreak and then coming forward in order to be fully, you know, ready for this connection. So what else they might want to say to you? It says, I want you back in my life. So they really want to be around you. They want to, you know, they want you back in their life. So this is something they would actually want you to know. Perhaps this separation is really difficult as well for this divine masculine, even though they might not be showing it or saying, but you know, they're really hoping that there's going to be another opportunity for you both. Okay, what else? We have you're worth waiting for. Okay, so for some of you, if you weren't available to this divine masculine, let's say you were in some sort of a committed situation or in another relationship, perhaps this divine masculine is willing to wait for you because they do acknowledge how special you are and that you guys are just deeply connected on a soul level. Okay, and let's get one more message. Okay, it says, I'm overwhelmed with mixed emotions for you. Yes, so it's very difficult for this divine masculine as well to really bring themselves into, you know, alignment, because, you know, these intense emotions that they might be feeling sometimes, it really throws them off their own balance, and, you know, they're really trying to, you know, not to fall into these feelings that they might be having. Okay, so lastly, what I wanted to do is also get some universal oracle cards in order to see what else we might need to know in regards to your divine masculine and this connection. So let's grab a few more cards for you. Okay, let's see. We have temptation. Okay, it says impulse, betrayal. So this temptation card might indicate that there's some sort of you know, tempting energy, whether it is on your side, divine feminine, or your masculine side. But temptation card is pretty much like the devil energy, so be aware of this surrounding energy and don't fall for it. Okay, so it does talk about impulse. So if you're someone who might be acting on your impulses, then you know, really want to be careful and perhaps don't make such, you know, quick decisions, you know, on your impulses. Rather, you know, really take some time in order to contemplate before acting. Okay, so that is just a little, you know, warning that maybe perhaps you've dealt with these type of emotions before, and now you're actually overcoming these. But again, just keep that in mind. Try not to fall for these, you know, impulses. Okay, what else? Oops. Okay, we also have this ego card. It says humanness, conditioning, and insecurity. So Again, whether this message is for your divine masculine or for you, there might be a possibility that you both tend to fall into your ego rather than your heart space, where you might be feeling insecure. Okay, so try not to do that, and really act from your heart space rather than from your ego. So try to release these negative feelings and emotions, thoughts you might be getting that might really bring you back where you've been, and try to stay centered within your own energies rather than falling for your ego. Okay, and let's get one more card. And we have innocence, unconditioned, trusting, vulnerable, and pure. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to say with this card, that you really need to, unconditionally love your divine masculine, whether or not, they're with you in union or not, and really trust in the process, in this journey. Perhaps be more vulnerable and open, okay, in the situation. So that's like an advice for you both, but you gotta have trust and faith in this connection. And I do see that there's a lot of positive shifts and energies are surrounded your divine masculine, so there is a possibility that they might be coming forward with these offers towards you, divine feminine. So really release these negative thoughts, fears, whatever that is pretty much holding you back. And I feel that you guys are moving towards this union closer and closer every day. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear Cancer. I hope it helped you. This reading was helpful. So I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.